Hey, y'all. I've been drinking my water and minding my business. Hope everybody is doing wonderful. Happy Tuesday. I'm happy to be here with y'all. Tonight, we are going to be making a Be Merry shirt. We're going to be using some glitter HTV and some brick HTV. All right, so if you saw my video from earlier, I unboxed the HTV Ront H10 heat press, and I made this shirt with it, and I absolutely love it. So we're going to be recreating this tonight. I'm going to show y'all how I did this. We'll discuss two different ways of getting this done, as far as using an SVG or just using some text, using a font instead of using an SVG. But we're going to recreate this well, not really exactly, because originally I created it inside of Adobe Illustrator and then brought it over into Caesar Leonardo. Tonight we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to create this inside of Silhouette Studio, but we're going to pull the file that I used directly from Creative Fabrica. I'll show you guys how to get to that file. If you want to work along with me, that will be awesome, because we're going to be working a little bit in Silhouette Studio, and then we're going to just be cutting this with our Cricut Maker. We're going to be using the Cricut Maker 4. Yeah, looks like I'm stuck. Hopefully I won't freeze again. If I do, we'll just go on to another camera, but that's what we're going to be making. I absolutely loved how this came out. If y'all did not see the video from earlier, check it out. I did a few projects with the HTV Run H10 heat press. It is a handheld heat press, but you can see the amount of pressure that's being applied on the screen. I hope y'all don't hear that go. It's possibly because I'm so close. I'm going to bring this down a little bit for now. That may be better. I'm in a black box. Uh-oh. So there's two live streams that you guys may not. There's two live streams. There's one a vertical, and then there's one horizontal. So can you guys not see that? Let me go and see. If you guys can't see that, then let me know. Of course I would try something different. I signed into StreamYard, and StreamYard was like, hey, you want to try this out? And I was like, yeah, I want to try it out. Why not? But let me see if you guys can see it. But welcome in, everybody. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please be sure to hit the thumbs up. Let's see what I can say. There are two streams. I'm just seeing what you guys can see on here. Let's see. Let's see the first one. Okay, the first one's regular. So the other one is a vertical stream. So you guys know how, like, on YouTube, you can do the shorts. You can do like your live and it's supposed to be vertical. Okay, so the vertical is fine. And then you have the regular. All right, y'all. So if you are in the vertical and you prefer the wide format, you got to head over to the YouTube channel and select the one that's the wide format. But that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be sharing my screen. Let me see who's here. And we're going to dive right in because, yeah, we're going to dive right in. Hey, Nicole. I guess you have to go pick up her daughter. Hopefully. Hey, Mirror Bear. Hey, Miss Gail. Hey, Nomi. Hey, Miss Harry Hunt. Miss Merlinda. What are you guys working on tonight? What are y'all up to? Hey, Mylene. Hey, Boyd Apparel. What are y'all working on tonight? That's all we're going to be doing. Hopefully this won't take too long, but we are going to be working a little bit in Silhouette Studio just so you guys can see how I did that. Of course, y'all know we may turn it into bling just because we'll be inside of Silhouette Studio, but we'll see. Hey, DB. Hey, Miss Martha Jordan. Welcome in. Hey, Joyce T, our Lovelanders. Hey, Miss Linda Gray. All right, y'all. We are scrolling. We are scrolling. Hey, Dr. Monique Johnson. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Jennifer Ricci. Hey, Kristen. So we have a few things planned. Hey, Robin's Creations. Welcome in, Kristen. No, oh no, you just gotta chat on one, Kristen. I think it's just one you have to chat on. I should have, yeah, I wanted to test this out and see what it was about. Both are the same. Both are the same. Don't worry, yo. No matter how many people are watching on the vertical or the wide, it's all the same. Hey, Katrina's Creation. So we have a few things planned. So we have, you guys know that Marilyn and I do Friendsgiving every a Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So that's still a plan. I need to just double check some things with Mare Bear. And then we also have our craft the halls, and that's going to be the weekend of the 22nd and the 23rd. And we have quite a few content creators who will be joining us during that time, and we're just going to be doing like a craftathon during that time for that weekend. So be on the lookout for that. I should be putting the flyer out for it tomorrow, so you guys will know the lineup and the schedule. I was just waiting on a few people to let us know what they're going to be working on at that time. So that's the only thing, that we're waiting on now. And then I also somehow I don't know if you guys remember when Eve and I did, during one date night, we did a two-tone hoodie where we cut the hoodie in half and then we stitched it back together. Well, we're going to be doing that on a Zoom. Now, the dates look like I can't do that Tuesday night because I'm probably going to try to come on live that Tuesday night. So Tuesday night is definitely, anytime I do certain movements, it just stops. Tuesday night is probably going to be not a good thing, but I can possibly do Monday night, Tuesday afternoon. We're going to do a Zoom. So Monday night, Tuesday afternoon, like kind of like before Rachel comes on, but that may be too much for Rachel because Rachel is going to be participating in the Zoom. So Tuesday may just be out completely for us on Tuesday. Wednesday, Marilyn and I are going to be doing our regular Thanksgiving live on Wednesday. I don't know if it's going to be earlier or later. We'll see. And then the only other day is going to be Saturday or Sunday. And so we're going to have to see if we're going to do it then. If not, we may have to do it another weekend. But that is the only option. That Tuesday is just not going to work for me for a few other reasons too. Hey, Miss Jazzy G. Hey, Miss Cheryl Green. Dempsey Boo. Kendra Mack. Donzel. Hey, Donzel. Hey, Ron. Thank you. Yep, there's 2 lives up. There are 2 lives up, but they're all the same live. You guys see 2 lives because there's different formats on YouTube. So one is being shown in the vertical screen. The other is being shown in the regular standard screen. I should have had a sign that says 2 lives, but it's not really 2 lives. It's just one, but it's the way that StreamYard is putting it out. Hey, Latania, welcome in. Hey, Mrs. JB. Hey, Shamika. Hey, Blessed Hands by Lillian. All right, y'all, I'm scrolling down. And I'm scrolling. Scrolling. Yes. If you're in the vertical screen and you're used to seeing me horizontal, click out of the vertical and go over to the horizontal one. There's two. Oh, guys. Hey, Stacia, Michelle, Smurf Creations. All right, y'all. All right, I'm scrolling down. Blessed Hands by Lillian. Thank you for being a member for 12 months. 12 months, Miss Lillian. Hey, Anita. All right, y'all. Let's head over. Hey, Naomi. Yes, and happy Veterans Day. I'm so sorry. Happy Veterans Day to all of the vets in our crafty world and beyond, but especially to those of you who are in our crafty universe. Happy Veterans Day. Hey, Joe. Hey, Time You. All right, I'm Kevin. Kevin has been a member for 38 months. Thank you for being a member for 38 months, Kevin. Hey, Care for All. All right, y'all, I'm scrolling all the way down because guess what? We want to get started. Shamika, love you too, girly. Thank you for being a member for 12 months, for a whole entire year. Wow. Hey, Patrice. I haven't seen you in a few. Pray all is well. Thank you for watching and being here. You know, I appreciate it. No, I look cute in a black box, no me. Hey, Craft Therapy with Nicole. Yes, yes. All right, I scrolled down. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. But I'm just kind of scrolling on down. Making my way. Miss Jazzy G. Thank you for being a member for 9 months. Monday night. See, that's what, so it may end up being Saturday. It may end up being Saturday, y'all. I don't know. We may do so we're going to be sewing hoodie. Well, we're sewing sweatshirts. We're going to be cutting it in half. We're going to be sewing it. So it may end up being Saturday. So Monday, like I felt like Wednesday might just be too close to Thanksgiving, unless you guys are in for something like a little bit earlier on Wednesday. Tuesday is just not going to work for me because I have a few things that I got to get done throughout the day on Tuesday. So it's just not going to work for me on Tuesday. We could do Friday. I mean, do you guys want to do Friday? We could do Friday. That's not an issue for me. If, you know, I don't know if you guys are going to be too full to eat, to sew, but you know, Friday would work for me too. So I'll put a poll out in Patrice L and see what day you guys want. Okay? Like we'll just see, but Friday may be better. Look at my face. Chris, I love you. Hey Chris, girl. Chris, you're a hot mess. Hey Chris. Hey Miss Rousey McElveen. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get ready to just dive right on in. And I'm gonna share my screen. Let me try to make it a little bit bigger. So right now we're in Creative Fabrica, and I'm gonna show you guys how I made this shirt. It looks very easy, right? It's just text. It's nothing major, nothing crazy. So we're gonna head to the file that I downloaded. I don't have it downloaded on this particular computer, but what I will do is I am going to put the link in the chat in case anybody wants to do this with me tonight. So we're going to, where is it? This is the one right here. I'm just going to select download, and I have it here. Let me get the link though. So that way I can just send it to you guys. Where's my link? Where's my link? Link. Oh, there it is. All right, let me head back over to y'all. And I'm just going to drop this in the chat. Hey, Sean. Sean, y'all were over there going last night. I mean, not last night, Sunday night. I was in there for a long time. I had a good time. Oh, it goes in twice too. If I put it in once, it goes in twice, child. I was just trying something new. All right, so I put the link in the chat. All right, so here's the text. Now, I also have fonts that's very similar to this. And so I'll show you guys those fonts too. So let's go ahead and download it. So if you want to work with me, go ahead and download that font if you have Creative Fabrica. All right, so I'm going to bring in the SVG version. So if you look here, it's kind of confusing because all of these say like JPEG, PNG, like SVG, like, but this is the one that I want. Okay, if I were on my PC, it would say SVG file, but because I'm here, it doesn't say that. So I'm just gonna bring that over here to my documents. I think I added it. All right, so we downloaded the file. I'm gonna head into Silhouette Studio and we're gonna go onto the design screen. Hey Barb, hey Penny. I saw those single needles. Y'all were working those single needles. Hey Renee, AC Mills, and DJ B Custom Tees and Things. All right, let me go ahead and we're going to just merge that file in. So I'm heading up to File, Merge, and we're going to find that file. What was it called again, y'all? Be Merry? Maybe it's up here. A boho Christmas, be merry. That's it. All right, so here's this is an SVG. Okay, now we are going to, this is probably a compound path. And I originally did it inside of Adobe Illustrator. So let's see if we can ungroup this. I can't ungroup this, but I can release the compound path. So what I want to do is, if you guys saw the shirt, the letters, there's an offset around the letters, there's different colors, you know, I used 2 different colors. Now this is the SVG, but it came in as a compound path, meaning whoever created it pretty much made this one particular image so that when you get ready to cut it, those letters aren't all over the place. Okay, now I do have a font that I could use that's similar to this. So you may say you want to do your own font. So I'm just going to show you guys this way if we were to do the font. And the font is Fresh Mango or Holy Cream. It's a very similar font to this one, but we'll look at that so you guys can kind of see it. Just to give you an idea, like if you type it in yourself, you don't have to worry about all this drama, but in case you aren't one to download fonts, don't worry, okay? So we're going to open up the text style panel, and then I'm just going to change this. This should be, I think, now I may have to close this out. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, so if I change this to Fresh Mango, so this is kind of similar. It's a very, very similar font. And if I click in here and I go up to the glyphs, let me see if I can find an R like that with that extra overhang. So I'm just going into the glyphs, looking to see if I can find an R that's like the R there. And then if you do something like this, then guess what? You don't have to, I guess this one. Yeah, looks very similar. A little different. The font is a little different, but for the most part, it's similar. You see the M, this font seems like it's a little bit thicker than this one. So I wonder if this is more so like Holy Cream. Let me see. Sorry, y'all, we're just doing a little bit of research. All right, let's see if it's like Holy Cream. Hey, Michelle versus Kels. Hey, Michelle Davenport and Brandy. And anybody I missed, Claudette. All right, so this one kind of looks like it too, but like this would have the same, I would have to do the same thing that I did with the other one. What am I saying? And just go in and look at the glyphs for Holy Cream. And they probably have like the same type of glyphs because it's basically like the fonts are pretty much identical. Almost identical, not really identical, but you know what I'm saying. They're similar. See, these just have a lot more squiggly ones. Okay, it has the same. Oh, I didn't want to do that. All right, so wrong one. All right, so I will go with this one, right? So just so that you guys could see, like you can, all the person who created this did was basically do this, turn it into a SVG, and post it for sale on Creative Fabrica. Not saying that all they did, because there's people who don't know how to do this, but you know, in case you're wondering, like you don't have to create out of, you know, out of the universe designs or anything like that in order to be able to sell digital designs, okay? Because there's a lot of people who don't know how to do what we just did. So, and of course, you would just go here if you're going to reduce the amount of space in between, kind of like that. Turn that black. Basically the same, but we're going to work with this SVG because guess what? There's some things that you can know, you know, that you will know what you can do, or you'll learn what you can do with certain things. So we'll work with this text, but those are our two similar designs, a little different, but similar. Now, the one thing I don't necessarily care about with this particular font is just it's kind of thin, right? And when I get ready to do my internal offsets, I want to make sure that it is a little bit thicker. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to increase that stroke around each letter, and I'm just going to turn that pink so we can kind of, let's, y'all can't see that pink. Let's make it like this blue. So that's about 2, and I'm just thickening it up a bit. Y'all, I can't talk. Let me drink some water. I've been tongue-tied all day. All right. So we're thickening it up. I'm gonna have to go see my speech pathologist at the school tomorrow. So they'll give me some exercises. I'm just making it about 4.25. Let's make it an even 5. Because that way it'll be a little bit thicker. So we'll make it 5. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up. Oh, y'all know what? I didn't mean to do that. I didn't. All right. Let me go back again. I didn't mean to do that just yet. Sorry, y'all. Rewind. If you're working with me, I'm sorry. I'm just going to remove all of the point value. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is, because this is a group, and remember, this is the one that we got from off of Creative Fabrica, I want to select Release Compound Path because I can't ungroup it or anything like that. So we're going to release Compound Path, and what Release Compound Path does is, if you notice, when we first started, there was just one bounding box around the entire image. Now there's a bounding box around the B, around the E, around each letter. And then each of those openings, those filled up, okay? So anything that was enclosed, that filled up. So we're gonna leave it just like this. I'm gonna head over to the Modify panel. And then I'm just going to select Subtract All. Now, all Subtract All did was it cut out the openings for me, because if not, those openings, it would just be filled in. Okay, it would just be filled in. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move my E over just a little bit. We're just going to move everything over a little bit, just like that. Now, I do want to thicken up. I might even move. I'm going to move our little period over too. Now, I do want to thicken it up a bit. So I'm just going to head back up to the top where it says PT, the point value. We're going to thicken up the lines. And if you notice, there's a little bit, you can see the blue, not too much, but I'm going to increase that to about a 5 point. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to head back over to my Modify panel, and I'm going to select Detach Lines. So now that I have all of those lines detached, you don't really want to move them, you know, individually, because right now, if you look, if I select the B, guess what? That's, you know, it's 2 different pieces to that image, but I don't want it to be separate. So all I'm doing is kind of spacing out these letters a little bit more, just because when I get ready to weld each individual letter together, I don't want them to stick together. Remember, when you weld, anything that's touching is going to automatically connect with each other. I don't want that for this particular design. Okay, so I'm just, making sure that nothing is touching. And then the next thing I'm going to do is, and you'll notice it's going to turn one color because it's going to thicken that letter up for us. So if I select here and I just go to weld, I right click now. And if you see, there's still bounding boxes around each individual letter. I can still move those independently. They don't have to be together. And that's just because, we welded it. In Silhouette Studio, weld doesn't make everything one. You have to turn it into a compound pad. Okay, let me see. I can't make it too big. Maybe you got to go onto the other. If you're on the vertical, you got to probably go onto my page and go onto the horizontal, Abby, because the vertical, I know the vertical is super small. But go onto my page and I have it there in horizontal too. All right. So now we have this all together. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to, what do I want to do first, y'all? Do I want to create my internal offsets and then change the colors that way? Possibly. So let's go here. I'm going to select the offset panel. And we have the offset panel, and I'm going to select internal offset. And then that's going to create an internal offset. However, I want to do a smaller internal offset. So I'm just going to do, I think I'm going to do a 0.1 internal offset. Okay. And let's see. All right. You guys see how that opened it up just a little bit, right? Just a little bit. Okay. So that looks pretty good to me. I am happy with how that looks. So apply and we're good. We're going to change the color of the offset to, let's change it to black. All right, and I'm going to remove that. Now, usually if you've ever been in any of my classes, I usually like to group everything together, but I'm not going to group the offsets together because I want to change the colors. Okay, so we're going to do every other color. We'll do something different. So let's say this E, and then I'm going to go with this E. How did I do the other one? Y'all know I like for things to be the same. Okay, so we did, okay, so I did the E, those two are the same. So I'm going to click the M, the R, the Y, and then we're going to change that to, let's change those colors to red. I'm going to group that together. And then I'm going to select this B. If you look, I'm trying to get the offset. So you see here where that changed blue. I'm going to just get that. We're just getting those offsets there. And then we're going to change that to, those are going to be changed to red too. And then we're going to change the black and the blue. So the black and the blue, we're going to make, did I do what I wanted to do? I think I did. All that's grouped together. Okay, so let's get this blue, and that's going to be changed to black. And I'm holding down my shift key to select everything, so that way I don't have to reselect anything. Uh-oh, I did too much. Okay, I think I just did. We're basically done with this, y'all. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to group this together. We're going to turn no sticky keys. Y'all know I'm working on this PC. Y'all know I don't usually work on anybody's PCs, but here we are for the second time we're working on a PC. All right, so we have Be Merry, and then I'm just going to make a copy of this over on the side. Just for various reasons. I'm going to group that together for now. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the Select by Color. I'll make it a little bit bigger. We're going to open up the Select by Color panel. Hey, Coretta. Tier, where you been, girl? I haven't seen you in forever. Hey, Porgy. Michelle, if I miss you guys, I'm sorry. Thank you, Dempsey Boo. Thank you. All right, so I don't want anything with the line. Okay, I see where that is. Okay, so now I'm going to select by fill color. Okay, so we're going to select by fill color, and we have red and black. So now this selected everything that is red. So I'm just going to group all of that together. And then everything that is black. Why did it change? Did I make a compound path or did I group it? I thought I grouped it together. Uh-oh, let me undo, y'all. Let me undo. Because my blacks, oh, it probably went behind. That's what it did. It went behind. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to select the colors just yet. I'm going to select all of that image. We're going to move this over, and then we're going to go back and open up the modified panel. And with the modified panel open, I'm going, and I have every single part of the design selected. We're going to select subtract all. Once I select, well, let me show you guys before why I did that. All right, so when I get ready to press this, I don't want anything behind. Like I don't want the vinyl to overlap. So because of that, I'm going to subtract everything that's behind all of the different parts. Okay, so let me, you know what, let me select all of my reds. I could do that, but we're not going to do that just yet. So I'm going to select everything, and then we're going to select subtract all. And then once I do subtract all, you guys will see like that just knocked out everything that's behind it. Okay, it knocked out everything that's behind it. Hey, Liz. Thank you. Sharon Davenport. I don't like when I'm working on a PC. All right, so for each of those letters, I basically knocked out everything that was behind it. But did I do what I wanted to do? Let me see. Yeah, that looks fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, you see? So that's why I did it like that, so that I could just get everything knocked out. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that select by color panel that I just put over on the side. And I'm going to select everything that's red. So if you look here, I have includes groups, only shapes on media. So even though I have these colors all over the board, it's only going to select what's on the media. And the media is the canvas. Okay, this is the white canvas. That's the media. All right, so I selected all the red. I'm going to right click, and then I'm just going to go ahead and make that into a compound path. Let me turn that back red and remove the outline. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the black. So I'm just going to select that. I'm going to right click, make that into a compound path. Okay, so now we have our two different parts. So when I get ready to cut this, that's how it's going to cut. Okay, I don't want any edit points right now. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're all done with that. That's it. It was that easy. And so we're just going to be using two different vinyls. Let me select everything because I'm going to save this with everything else on the page. So I'm going to go up to file. I have this selected. If you guys look here, I have everything selected. I'm going to head up to file, and we're going to click save selection. Now, if I select save as, it's going to save everything on the canvas. I only want to save this. So I'm going to select save selection. I'm going to select save to hard drive. And then we're just going to call this Be Merry, not Me Mary, Be Merry Live. Oh no, I did it here. And then we'll just do, we're going to change this. Now I'm using Silhouette Studio, the business edition. And because I'm using the business edition, I'm able to export this out as an SVG. If I was using the basic edition, I would not be able to do that. However, if you have a Cameo, you would just be able to cut this on your Cameo. I'm going to be cutting this on my Cricut Maker 4. Okay. Yeah, I can see both lives, Dempsey Boo. I can. I don't know if everybody else can though. Hey, Laura Trevino. All right, so let me go ahead. We're going to click save. Okay, let me save this to my documents because I lose files. I lose them all the time. All the time. Hey, Delonda Patrice. If you guys work on this with me, you can create your own. And you saw how easy it was with these fonts. So this font is called Fresh Mango on Creative Fabrica. This is Fresh Mango. And this one is Holy Cream. Both of these are on Creative Fabrica. Both of these are very similar to the image that we downloaded from Creative Fabrica. Remember, this was the one that somebody created it. And look how easy that is just to create something like that and post it on Creative Fabrica. Okay, but this person actually turned everything into a compound path and all of that. So I think this person did a really good job with this particular image. All right, so let's go into Cricut Design Space. Oh, Lord. I don't know, y'all. We're going to see how this is going to work because y'all know your girl don't use Cricut no more. Very rarely do I go into Cricut Design Space. All right, so here's Cricut Design Space. Now we're going to select new project. And then we'll probably go back. I'm going to do blank canvas. We'll probably go back and turn that other one into rhinestones, at least a little, just to see how it will look. Now, I don't think if you get an SVG from off of Creative Fabrica or any place else, you can turn it into rhinestones if you'd like to, but that's just not something that I would personally sell because I didn't really create the actual image itself. So just be careful when you're doing things like that. All right, so now I have here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to, let me make that a little bit bigger. We're going to upload. And this is the one that I uploaded from earlier or from the other day when I did the video. So I'm just going to go here and upload, browse, and then we're going to, what did I call it? Be Merry? Oh, there it is. Be Merry Live. There we are. There we are. All right, so here's our image. We saved it as the SVG. We're just going to select upload. Now, again, with Silhouette Studio, Business Edition, you can export your designs out. So if I wanted to make this print and cut, I can for sublimation, for whatever, you could do that. All right. So here's our image. We're going to, do I like it this size? Let me close this out. I could be doing a lot now, y'all. All right. It can't release my compound paths. I got to go into contouring and all that. And I don't have time for that. So if I click ungroup, you guys will see we have different parts of our design. Okay. So right now this is what, like a 10 by 2. I might make it just a little bit bigger. Let's make it like a 10 by 7. I'm putting it on a small shirt too, so it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's just going to be oversized. I'm just stretching it a little bit. But you can make it a little bit bigger. All right. So we look good there. It's a little bigger. I just don't want it to look distorted. That's it. Okay. Thank you, Miss Sharon Davenport. Hey, Greg. All right, I think we're good. Thank you, Angela. Thank you for putting that out there. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Where's Rachel? Hey, Rachel. Rachel, I was trying to figure out when we're going to do the sew along for the hoodie, but girl. All right, so now we're ready to make this. I am going to use some bounding boxes because I am in my bounding box era. Okay, so we're going to use bounding boxes just because I haven't, to be quite honest, I haven't really cut much with the Cricut Maker 4. I've cut a few templates here or there, but nothing really major. So we're gonna see how this one go. And no, I did not pre-test anything. I did not check to see if anything, I didn't. I'm sorry, but it's fine. Send to pack. All right, I'm gonna need to make this a little bit bigger. So I'm just making a bounding box. I'm in my bounding box area, y'all. I hope this Mary doesn't look too distorted. All right, so now I'm just gonna select all of these and we're going to attach. So that's one color, and then we have this one is going to be the other color. I kind of like, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. All right. All right, let me unlock this again. We're just gonna create these bounding boxes and we're gonna get ready to cut this out. So one part we're going to be using the flock, the other part we're going to be using glitter HTV. Now I'm going with gold this time instead of the silver. So we'll see how it's going to look. Let me send that to the back so I can see. Send to back. All right, let's see. Just going to bring that over just a little, just a tad bit. All right, so let's attach. All right, so now we're ready to, well, let me change this color so that it doesn't try to put it on the same mat. Oh, this was red, right? Let me change it to the color that it was. That was red. Well, that's burgundy really, but let's do black. Oh, no, we don't want black. All right, let's go. Let's do make. And we're ready to make it. So I have my standard grit mat that we're going to be using today. Uh-oh. Come on, make. Don't save it. All right, I'm going to bring us over to the machine. The machine is right here next to me. Hopefully this camera is working good. Because, honey, I don't know. I've been listening to myself talk to y'all. Let me add our screen. Uh-oh. I don't see it now. Hold on. Here it is. All right. So I'm going to do without mat. No, we're going to do with mat. It's on mat because this isn't a smart material. Confirm. And then you guys see we have two selections here. So this is going to be my... this one's going to be the red. Yeah, this one's going to be the red because I kind of like how the other one is. This is going to be the red right here. All right, so let's go ahead. Let me grab my... I'm going to remove this screen for now just so that we can be on the table together. Ooh. That didn't look right. All right. So we're going to get ready. Somebody make sure I mirror this. We're also going to be using that HTV Ront heat press. So pray for me. Everything works out good. Sorry. All right. No, they do make life a lot easier. All right, y'all. So this is going to be good. I only need about 7 inches. Let me grab my little slicer. Hopefully this will slice it for me. Oh. Well, it didn't break, so that's good. All right, so I'm just going to slice this. Hopefully this will slice it good for me. Let me just see how much I need about. Because I don't want to waste it. About, I need like almost exactly 7. So. I think I did a little bit too much. I don't want to do too much, but I think I did. But it's fine. All right. I'm just cutting it. And we're going to cut this first. Now, I haven't tested it out. I'm probably just gonna use glitter, glitter HTV settings for it. That's kind of what I kind of use for almost everything I do. That's not. So let's see. Let's hope I don't mess things up. It's possible. All right, I'm just gonna keep this down. I do have a brayer. No, it's not off the mat. Mm-mm. It's on the mat, Kristen. Hey, Angel Boo. It's on there. I'm gonna mirror it from the back. Let me know. All right, I'm just making sure that this is down. All right, let's get ready to cut. All right, bring her out. Bring her away from the wall. Okay, got it. So let me see. I should do a test cut. Y'all know I cut off more than 7 inches, which is not good. Uh-oh. I may have to hardwire her. She's not acting right. Like, girl, this is your time to shine, literally. Do the right thing. Let's see if we get her connected now. It might have been because she was just sitting idly there. Y'all, I may have to hardwire her. Do I have the... Okay, now it's connected. It's so... I never had this happen before. All right, so we're going to do... Let's do glitter HTV, more pressure. And now I'm just selecting the vinyl that we use, or the cut settings. I'm going with glitter HTV. Let me see if they have a brick now. Brick. They don't. Glitter HTV. Well, we don't have HTV either. I don't know why I'm even putting HTV. So glitter. Let's do glitter iron on. Done. All right, I'm gonna do more pressure because this is thick. So y'all know, like, the brick is thicker than regular vinyl, and I probably need to put some painter's tape on here just to keep it down. But we'll see. Y'all know I like to live on the edge a little bit. No, I should put some painter's tape down, but we gonna see. Yeah, girl, I did one shirt with HTV, and now I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do HTV more. Not quite that like that, but I was kind of thinking, like, girl, you need to get your life together. I mean, I'm still reckless. Wait, did I do that? Yeah. Oh, snap, y'all. So when you select certain material with Cricut, now it automatically turns it, like, it automatically puts it on. Uh-oh. Y'all. Did y'all see? Guess who should have put on her thing, y'all? Did it cut it? It cut it a little bit. Let me go get me some painter's tape, y'all. I said I should put painter's tape on, and what did I do? Not put painter's tape? Not set it. Hold on. Let me get... All right, sorry y'all, because I knew I could have put it on there. I could tell. But I was thinking that, maybe you could get away with it. I need to flip it. Oh, but I think that cut might be good though. I don't need to flip it, but I think the cut, I should flip it, but I'm not gonna flip it. I can't help it. Hold on, let me put the painter's tape on, y'all. We're gonna do this again. I'm gonna move it down a little bit because the painter's tape. Don't be like me. Take the extra step and put painter's tape. Let me get my corners. Make sure it doesn't lift up as it's going on the other side, because that's what will happen. It will go on the other side. Somebody text me. All right, we're gonna get ready to do this now. That's what I had to do. Like, you're doing too much, girl. You're doing too much. All right, let me go back. Where's my glitter? Did I not save it? I don't use any of that other material that they have as like the default glitter. HTV, iron on. Done. Okay, I think I did more pressure. Did I do more pressure last time, y'all? See, this is all right. Let's go. All right, this is gonna be good this time. I did the same thing. So, how many of you still love HTV? There's something I wanted to do. I'm sorry. I gotta move it down because I don't want it to cut into the painter's tape. Think about that. Yes, cancel the cut. Sorry. Let me move it down just a little bit. And I'm gonna move that other one down just a little bit too. Might as well, because I have I think I moved it down enough. Glitter. Iron on. Done. All right, let's go. Oh, we're ready. We're almost ready. So Mrs. Grace says she still loves HTV. She has a house full of it. Me too. Valerie said I do, but rhinestone is also a favorite. Michelle Davenport still loves HTV. Crafting. The shoot does too. See how much it's doing, Kevin. Because there's just a lot of things that you can't do with like DTF and sublimation that you can do with HTV. Yeah, Kristen, can you believe it automatically mirrored it? I was very surprised by this. Where's my? Oh, I don't even have the proper reading tool. Oh, I have my thing. I don't have the proper reading tool. I really don't, but we'll see. All right. I need to see if I need to cut this again. It doesn't necessarily look like it, but I don't want to cut the wrong thing. Like, I don't want to read the wrong thing out. Okay, it looks good. All right, we can take it out. All right, that did good, surprisingly. because I didn't do any tests on here. So, yikes. All right, let's put the gold glitter on now. Right. I need to cut it. I'm gonna make it to where you guys are. Hey, Tarsha. I love the glitter colors. Thank you, Tanya. I love the glitter colors because there's a lot that you can't blend. Like even with the glitter DTF film, you really like it doesn't give you this type of look that glitter HTV gives you. It just doesn't. So I'm probably gonna cut out more than I need for the usual, but it's fine. You can waste your glitter HTV. Well, now that I want to use it more, I don't necessarily want to waste it, but I'm going to use it, especially around the holidays. So glitter HTV. And I get a lot of people who, when they're asking me to make them things, like they actually do want HTV. Like they actually want it. So it is definitely still a thing. I mean, with DTF, sublimation, all those things, it's easier. You don't have to worry about weeding and such, but I mean, the look is different. Hey, Miss Tanya. Back to the basic HTV. It's been a minute. Now, I still do HTV, like if somebody asks me to do it. I don't necessarily do it on live. That's like, I'm not a content creator who crafts. I'm a crafter who does content creation. So I don't always post when I do things, but I do think that like people need to know that HTV is not dead. Very much so. Still active out here in these crafting streets. It's not on my blog that much, but it is. All right, we're gonna get ready to put this one in. I just need to move the Cricut out a little bit more. Oh Lord, let me go ahead. Listen, I don't even want no drama right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some painter's tape on here. I don't want any drama. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of painter's tape. So in the battle of cutters, what cutters do you guys use? Do I need to put more? Like my older videos are tons of Cricut, like tons and tons and tons of Cricut. But let me know what cutters you're using. And a lot of us have the Caesar cutters, and some of us are stuck with Cricut. But as you guys see with Silhouette Studio, I can use whatever I create inside of Silhouette Studio in Cricut Design Space, as long as you have the business edition. But let me know what cutters you guys are using. Rachel's using the Explorer 2. I love my Explorers. I do. Actually, I loved all of my Cricut machines. And if you switched from Cricut, if you had Cricut and you switched from Cricut, why did you switch from Cricut? Or do you still use Cricut even though you may have another cutter? Or when you got your other cutter, did you just get rid of it? Did it mirror, Kristen? Yep, it did. I'm telling y'all. So Cricut has done a few things. Like, because I selected glitter iron-on, it automatically mirrored it. I didn't mirror it. It automatically did it. Cricut Maker and Cameo still in the box. My Cameo is out of the box, but I cut one thing with my Cameo. Juliet now, occasionally, okay, so Kristen says she uses her Juliet now, occasionally she'll use her Maker, a little crafting. I'm just gonna do a crafting, that's her Cricut. Give Miss Geneva Coleman says she only uses her Cricut. Miss Melinda Cricut Maker and Romeo. Laura E. Cricut Maker. Romeo. Romeo, her Cricut is collecting dust. Nicole says she's stuck with her Cricut. So Miss Melinda said Cricut is her go-to. Yes, Andrea, they stopped making StarCraft. Yeah, they did. And StarCraft, the StarCraft solo was it was really a good cutter. So Monique Doc says she stopped with the Cricut because it cuts the clock too slow. Kim uses her Cameo. Laura E says she's all Cricut. Miss Gail says that she's all Cricut. Miss Gail, you got as many Cricuts as me, even more. I don't have a Cricut Joy Extra. That's the one I don't have. I'm trying to just see how this cut before I take it off. Okay. Okay, looks like it cut it good. All right. It looks like it. Now, did it? I don't know, but we're gonna see right now. We're gonna weed this and then we'll plug in the heat press. While that heat press is going, I'm gonna pull that other one we put to the side. I'm telling you, I've been tongue tied like all day. Goodness. I think since like yesterday. But we'll see that other image that I put to the side of the canvas about turning that into stones while the heat press is heating up. So we had a bounding box. Let's get our bounding box up here and see how that does. Did it cut it good? Yeah, they cut it. Oh, can y'all see that? And I'll move. Look at all this glitter that I'm wasting right here. All that. And there is something I can do with this little strip down here. One thing I was trying to move this art over a little bit more. Alright, don't. The glitter is hard to really see. But I think I can kind of tell what I have to do. I did feel that I needed to get which one? The glitter was the second one I did, right? All right, so that B has an internal part. Or does it? Maybe it doesn't. Nope, that B doesn't. Now, which one did I do? Did I cut them both the same thing? No, I didn't. I'm doing the wrong thing, y'all. Hey, girl, pay attention. Where is taking the inside out? Oh, let me go down. Okay, so Miss Shelby says she switched because of the speed of Juliet. Angela says she still uses her Cricut Explore Air. Not even the two. Still afraid of the Cameo and Brother Scan and Cut. I just feel comfortable with my Cricut. Mariella says her Cricut is still her favorite cutter. Maker 3 by Use Romeo 99% of the time. The Maker 3 is at the school. I have a Explorer 3 at the school, and I'm about to take Cricut back to the school. Cricut is my original maker. Cricut is old, y'all. Cricut is like 10 years old. But honey, she is still working. She still does what she needs to do. I'm so proud of her. She travels to all the schools with me. I think she has been in like 3 schools. Or 2. Now she's going to be going to her 3rd school with me. Excited about our new projects at school. All right. This is with the glitter. Those internal cuts, it's hard for me to see, but I gotta tell y'all, this was a lot easier for me to do, to weed this than it was. I cut with my Romeo, and my Romeo, if y'all saw that video, like I literally struggled with all the HTV. But again, I don't know, that was my fault. Y'all, these are gold glitter. It is so pretty. I bought like a huge roll of this. All right, so we're gonna actually press this second. We're not gonna press this first because I do feel like, it's more forgiving if you press this last instead of trying to press it first and then putting the block or any regular HTV on. I just don't think so. All right, so I am keeping these strips because you can do quite a few things with this. So I'm keeping that. All right, so we're done weeding this. That looks good. Let me see what I missed. We get Explore, Graph Tip, and Romeo. Tanya, you got all the cutters, girl. Hey, Mama Pie. Hey, Robin S. I use my Cricut Maker more than my silhouettes. Hey, Fern. Fern, don't tell me what machines you have. Don't even tell me. Hey, Michelle H. I have nothing but time. I love my Cricut Air and Maker. They cut good. I calibrate my pins here. Great. I do often use Silhouette Studio to design first. Awesome. I mean, the Cricut Maker doesn't disappoint. It doesn't. Like I still mess with my Cricut Maker. I even cut it with my Venture sometimes. It just depends. So do you guys think I need to do more Cricut videos? Because I've really ventured away from the land of Cricut. Oh my goodness. Oh, this Cricut is rough. But it's cut. It's like I need an exercise. This vinyl is taking you out. You need some help. You need some help. We're just doing what that reading box was. For instance, you have to Explore 2 and the Maker. You have the original Maker, Fern, or like they skip the 2, the 3, or the 4. And what do you cut with most? You cut with your Cameo? Do you cut with the Cameo mostly? It's a shame. I will use. Look at all this flock. So I could use this for something. I could have cut it and just put it to the side, but I can definitely use that for something else. So I'm not going to throw that out. I could, if I were to do this shirt again, I could maybe slice it and then use it for the word B. So we're going to keep it. And then I'm going to plug in the heat press. We'll head into the software for a little bit. Now that heat press, it heats up really fast, y'all. It does heat up really fast. You guys will see. I'm gonna try to apply a little bit of pressure, but I don't know how to apply pressure. Marilyn, don't say a thing. All right, let's see. Okay. Sometimes it's just better just to use your hands. All right, so we got all of this done. That cut out beautifully, beautifully. Like Cricut, you showed up. You showed up. I'll use you more. So we have this. I'm just gonna cut that out. That looks so, y'all, this is gonna be so pretty. It is gonna be so pretty with this red and gold. The red and silver was nice too, but I think I'm gonna love the red and gold. Just cutting this out. And this is only gonna be 2 presses. So let me know if you guys did this with me or if you do it later. Of course, I'm gonna keep that little strip too. Thanks, Nicole. All right, let me move Cricut Maker 4 out of the way. She doesn't have a name yet. Okay, so Andres, I would enjoy watching more Cricut videos. It helps me get motivated to get in there and make some things. Okay. I'll make some more. Better than my Maker 3. Okay, so Miss Sharon Davenport likes that better. Marshall, Design Space. They need to do a little bit more with Design Space because, like, even to do what I did in Silhouette Studio and Design Space, you have to do contouring. You got to do, like, all these things with it. It's just, in my opinion, it's just way too much to do for something so small. It's not like a major design, you know? But that's what they have us doing. And they make changes, but it's not necessarily what we're looking for. All right, let me grab. All right, so we're going to be using the HTV fonts. HTV. Key press. This is the H10. They sent me to test it out, and I'm gonna show y'all it in this one, but all right, so let's go ahead and turn it on. So we're going to press the flock first. So the flock, I'm going to set that temperature to 310 degrees for 10 seconds. I do kind of want to set it at 315, but y'all know what I didn't see? So you can't go in single digit increments on here. It only goes in 5s. I didn't pay that attention before. All right, so let's change the time. The time is going to be, oh, well, with the temperature, you can go in single digit increments. It's just not with the temperature. All right, so we're going to press that for 20 seconds. So let's head back into the software. All set, go settings, cancel cut, yes. All right, I guess I didn't let Cricut know that we were going to be getting out of there. So it's heating up. All right, so this was the file that we created. These are the ones that these are just still basic text. Fresh mango, holy cream. They both look very similar, but if you notice, like the B is a little bit different there. There are certain differences in the fonts, but for the most part, they look identical, and they kind of look identical to this font too. All right, so we're gonna go over here, and we're just going to see how we would make this like bling. Let's do ungroup. So this one, I didn't cut out any of the parts in the back, which is fine. So I'm just going to open up. I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to ungroup everything. Ungroup. And I think I still need to ungroup something else. No, it's all good. All right, so let's see if I wanted to resize this. Maybe make it, that's like a 10. All right, we're going to do it 6. Y'all know I like, I like 10.666. We got to make it a little bit bigger or smaller. It's going to be either or. All right, so let's do a 10.7. And and it's not really a big design. Okay, so what I can do is for this little period, move it over a little bit, and then that changes the width a little bit too. So we got 10.680. Fern, you better not buy anything else until you do your until you use the machine. It just gives it another dimension. That's what I like about it, Cindy. It just gives it, because it kind of lifts off of the shirt a little bit. That's what I like about it. What did Marshall say? Marshall, I missed what you said. Oh yeah. So I made it, but I did it. So let's say over here, like I made this. Like this was just text. You see, like this is still writable text. I can still type other letters here. So I did that, and then this one. However, I did that and this. And so what I did was, though, I saw this on Creative Fabrica and I loved it. But in Creative Fabrica, the person who's selling it or listing it just has it like this. And they also made it into a compound path. So all I did tonight was pretty much break it down and then create offsets or internal offsets with it. That's it. I didn't really do anything major. So we're going to open up the rhinestone panel. Let's see how this is going to look as an outline. Okay, B, that looks good. So the one thing I'm going to change is I'm going to change the spacing to 0.015. That's, oh, it's already done, y'all. So I'm going to do this individually, because if I were to change this, let's say the black, and I just want to go ahead and say, oh, I want to make this, there's rhinestones behind here. So that's why I have to change it individually. Because now if I just click that one, you guys see there's nothing behind it. But the only other thing is too, is that when I did this, I made this 0.1 instead of 0.125. So when I put in that fill, they're really tight. They're really, really, really tight. But it can be done. You see how close they are to that edge? It's fine. But that's what I would just do for this. We're going to get ready to get that pattern. We're going to be out of here. Looks like I'm going to be out of here in time today, too. If any of my members are here, do y'all want this in rhinestones like this? If you do, I'll put it in my community tab for y'all. If you want it like this. See, okay, so you see how this is. This is why I like having things on groups sometimes like that, because then I would just move it down and just kind of over just a little bit. Like I can move this over too. That way the rhinestones aren't touching. You don't want them to touch. All right, and then we move this over just a little bit like that. And then we're gonna just create the outline. I'm just going to, no, I can't, there is an easier way to do it. Like I didn't have to do it one by one, but you could have did it another way, but it's fine. But see, I have a whole lot of space in between here that I don't like. I'm gonna move this over too. I can still resize things if I want to, but I'll probably move that down a little bit. Hold on, let me see. Came in late. This is design. Which one, Nicole? This one came from the one I'm doing now came from Creative Fabrica. Yes, okay. All right, y'all. I see y'all. I'll put it in there because this is pretty easy. It's pretty easy. All right, let's get ready to press this, y'all. Come on. Let's get out of here. Your girl gotta go to work in the morning. But thankfully I was off today, so no complaints. All right, let me grab my shirt. Okay, we're just going to, oh, let me stop sharing. All right, we'll put that in the members area. Oh, I always, Yeah, that's what I was going for. I really don't need to see me, but let's see. Let me get my lip roller. Let's hope I apply enough pressure. All right, we're going to give it a pre-press. And then I'm going to increase the temperature a bit for the glitter HTV. All right, so I just like to kind of make sure when I'm using this pad like this, that the shirt is centered on the pad. This is a medium shirt. All right, that's good. All right, let me move that one more time. Just touched all over it. All right. Yo, this is one thing about HTV. Well, I can't even say that. Like, I can't even compare it to like DTF because DTF is a bit messy too. It's not like messy like that, but you're gonna see. I can't. I should put this on the other desk because y'all can't really see it. Good. But with DTF, you have all of that extra film everywhere. That's the problem. All right, so we just did a nice little pre-press. I'm gonna sit that on top of the cord. Next time we do this, remind me to use the other desk so you guys can see it better. All right, that looks good. Like about 4 fingers down. That looks good. It just says "Be Merry." I don't have my heat tape to get it stuck, like to stick it down, but it's fine. All right, so now we're just gonna press start. I can't see it that good. Sorry, guys. But that's what it looks like. Okay, press this. And then if you notice, you see how I'm standing? Like that helps to apply the pressure. Like I'm literally standing and just applying my body weight to the machine. But I still feel like it uses like a lot of muscles. I'm probably like, bro, you're weakly. All right, if my memory serves me correct, this is a cold peel. I think it's a cold peel. So we're gonna let it cool off. I'm actually gonna lift it up and away from the pressing pill. So for those of you, this particular pressing pad or heat pressing pad is what I use on my HTV Rod auto presses. And I just took it off and used it with there. I didn't like the fact that this didn't come with gloves, even though I have 1,000 gloves from HTV Rod for all their machines. They usually have gloves, but it didn't come with the pressing pad, or I didn't see where they had that as an add-on bonus. So I don't know. What's wrong with Kelly? Feel better, Kelly? Yeah, this is the one from the Premier Dempsey Boo. So we press the brick first. This would look good with flock too. All right, so this is a cold peel. This is a cold peel. I'm gonna put this in the members area tonight, y'all, because it's not much to do on here. I just gotta fill in a few spots, but it looks super easy. All right. Hopefully, you guys, somebody will make it like this too. All right, it's still kind of warm. I don't want to do it while it's still warm. Hey, Addie G. What did Nicole say? I gotta go back and read the comments. I miss so much when I'm doing first of all, I already miss comments anyway, y'all know that. But when I'm in the software, I really miss comments. All right, feels like it's not cold. It says a cold peel, but I'm not patient. Oh, This is looking so good. Oh, that's good. All right. So this is the brick. I don't know if y'all could kind of see like how that brick is bricking. You see how it kind of lifts up off of the shirt? I think this is going to look so good with that glitter. All right, so we're going to put the glitter on. To be quite honest, y'all, you could wear it like this. Like you don't even need anything else. It could be just like this. It doesn't even have to have the other fill or anything outlined. It could be just like this. I like it like this. So the font name that you could use, the ones that I showed, it could be Fresh Mango from Creative Fabrica or Holy Cream. It does the same thing. Now this you'll have to activate or get the glyphs. I did show it in the video earlier, but this is one of the glyphs. So all you would do is replace the regular R with the glyph. So which one, Miss Jazzy G? All right, so now we're just gonna place this in. Yo, this glitter is too glittery. All right, so I'm just trying to fit this in because it's a little bit sketchy right now, only because the vision is not visioning. That E looks good. All right, so I'm just putting this right here around. All right, that's fitting in and fitting on. I wanted it to look very nice and snug. So I'm making sure that it's all fitting good. All right, y'all. I don't know why. It's not why. Okay. All right, that looks good. All right, so now we're gonna. Oh, I wanted to change. I'm gonna change the temperature to 325. Yeah, I'll put everything on 325, like anything I can. It's crazy. Addie G, exactly. Like now I want to make all the things with all this HTV I have. I have a lot of HTV now. I'm not gonna go too far, but you know, definitely reminded me why I loved HTV at one time, even with the weeding. Even with the weeding. So I'm just standing on top, pressing down. That's it. And then that's it. Let me turn this off. I'll do oh, maybe I should have waited. Let me wait a little bit. Let me press that one more time. Because your girl, you just did too much at that point. I did too much. All right, we're gonna let it cool off a little bit. Just a little, because generally I peel my glitter off hot. It is hot. Oh, but that looks so good with that gold. That looks good with that gold. All right, let's see if I can get it off now. No, it still feels like it's kind of pulling a bit. I'm gonna get a and press it. See how that it's kind of lifting up a bit. But I wonder if it's because see right there it didn't stick down good. Ooh. That was on this shirt. I can't rip it off like I usually rip this stuff off. Like I gotta be baby in it, y'all. I don't know why. seem like this E doesn't look like it's good. Well, I don't know. Maybe I just need to build up my HTV confidence. I think that may just be my... Yeah, I'm gonna press it again because I feel like it was still a little bit lifty. But it came off. Let me get my parchment paper. I'm gonna press it one more time, but it looks so good. I hate getting the crinkly parchment papers. When you guys have like crinkly parchment paper that you press, do you notice that sometimes it causes like lines in your prints? Oh, I'm just gonna press it. It's still warm enough. Can't wait to show y'all. It looks cute. Thank you, Miss Cheryl Green, for putting the names in. All right. We're just gonna go with this just to give it. I hate when that happens, Sims. Yeah, I think so too, Kristen. I think so. All right, so I just pressed it one more time. Oh, y'all saw. I'm gonna talk that see. Okay, now let me lift it up so y'all can see. Look how pretty that is. That brick looks super good and vibrant. No, the glitter isn't brick. It's just regular glitter. So it could, it could be like it could not, maybe not enough pressure. Kristen, I probably should have used the pressing pillow since I pressed that brick first. That's probably what it was. But y'all, look how that looks. That looks so pretty. That gold and that red looks good. I like this better than the silver. All right, I'm gonna bring those to the front. I did have my purple shirt out so I can make me that purple bling shirt, but that's gonna have to be another day. We can't do that tonight. We've already made it 2 hours, 90 minutes. Let me bring this to the front so that I can show y'all. All right, which camera am I removing? I'm confused now. Oh, girl, you small now. All right, y'all. So this is what we have, and I think it came out really, really good. You still see the little glitter? I love this shirt. This is very simple, but still festive. I love how that came out. That brick looks really good on this shirt. It feels good. I love it. All right. I hope you guys learned something tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I realize I'm going to have to pull out Keisha's cousin more often and do some projects with Keisha a little more with y'all. For my members, I'm going to put that file in there. What time is it? Yep. I'm going to go do it right now. But let's see if you guys have any questions. Thanks so much, y'all. Thank you. Let me get my water. Thanks, Jennifer, Fern. Oh, y'all see my hoodie though? It looks so good. I put it on just for tonight because I didn't have this on today. But y'all, look at this. Look at this hoodie. So my black bling strings did come, but I feel like I'm gonna do another hoodie like this, another hoodie, and then I have another shirt. Let me show y'all the shirt that I have. I'm gonna put the basic black tee on. Let me see where is it? It may be over here. So I ordered a shirt like a V-neck, and I want to put my basic black tee on that. I think this is it. I think I ordered like 2 of them. Oh, I'm dropping things. I ordered like 2, but y'all, listen, this basic black, y'all. I don't know how to act with this. Hey, Annette. Nicole, you want to do the white sweatshirt from the video? Like to we brush it in? I can. You have Kendra Mac, you need to try it. It's good. It's good. So I like these little shirts from Amazon. And I usually get, so this is one that I have. It's a little bit, it's a V-neck, but you know, it's a little slinky. I like these, and I like to put like bling on them. They look really good. I think those are mostly polyester. I think both of these might be the same. So I got these so that I could put wicked black tea on that. I think it just looks a little dressier than just the Gildans, and I like that look. Yeah, both of these are the same style, like a little bit longer, but with the V-neck. And so I'm gonna put the basic black tee on there. So, but y'all, my hoodie, y'all, this hoodie looks so good. Look how it's blinging, y'all. Oh, that looks so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Let me see. Are you going to list that basic black hoodie? I didn't. I thought. Okay, maybe I will. I probably didn't do it. I will. I'll list it. If you already purchased the basic black tee, I'm just gonna add this to that one. Because the only thing, to be 100% honest with y'all, the only thing that I changed on the design for the basic black tee was the word hoodie. That was it. Like all I did was copy and paste the design and added the word hoodie to it. So I mean, I don't feel comfortable with like selling that. The same thing. I'll just add it to that that file. Thanks, Lakeisha. Thank you. Oh, Fern. Yes, yes, yes. Sending love and prayers your way, Fern, and thank you. Mm-hmm. All right, please listen. Oh, Shamika. So this hoodie is a Hanes brand. Sorry, y'all. I know I froze up a little bit, but that's because I'm using the Canon for the camera, and I think I just need to stick with the FaceTime. No, it's Fruit of the Loom. It's a Fruit of the Loom hoodie. I ordered this from Amazon because Eve wanted to do hoodies, and I didn't have a black hoodie, and so this was going to get to me the same day, and I was at work, so I was just like, let me just go ahead and get this one. And it feels good. To be quite honest with y'all, the only thing I don't like about this hoodie is that I couldn't put on my bling strings because there's stitching here, and it kind of breaks up the string. So I'd have to take those stitches out, and I haven't yet. Yeah, this is Fruit of the Loom. It's good. It's nice. It's comfortable too. Like it's really like I like it. I like it. I just don't like that part. All right, y'all. It's been so much fun. Fern, sending prayers to you and your hubby. Sending prayers to you and your hubby. Nope, it's not. It's not too thick at all. It's very comfy. All right, y'all. Thanks, Addie G. It's been fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. Tomorrow, Delonda will be on for Romeo Wednesday. Thursday, Marilyn, I think, is not going to be on Thursday night. But she will probably come on sometime this weekend. On Friday, Dims should be on in the mornings about 11. I'll be on Dims Designs. I'll be on Friday night, I believe. Maybe we'll bling. I'll probably try to bling Nicole. Maybe I'll bling out that another white hoodie with the cozy vibe season on it, and then definitely that purple. I think I'm trying to do a little bit more in the lives. Like, tonight we did a little bit of HTV. We'll do something, but Friday I might just have to bling again. We may have to. This weekend we're going to be doing So Good. Maybe Saturday. I should be listing the thumbnail tomorrow. And then for everybody else, y'all know we have the Craft the Halls that we're going to be doing. It's a live event. Everybody will be spending 30 minutes doing a live showcasing a gift idea or holiday decor. And that's going to be the 22nd and the 23rd. And then I'm still working on planning the sweatshirt Zoom. So let me know if that Friday after Thanksgiving is a good day for y'all. For those of you who want to participate, is that Friday a good day? Because it's either going to be that Monday, the week of Thanksgiving, that we can do it. We can do it anytime that day or evening. And then Tuesday's just not going to be good for me. And then Friday or Saturday. So let me know. Oh, Michelle Green said Delonda's not going live tomorrow night either. So y'all gonna be having a little bit of live withdrawals. Y'all gonna have a little bit of live withdrawals. So Marilyn won't be on live either. Good night, Angela. Review the dates for the silhouette class. Also, Bling Box, if you know that one yet. Bling Box may actually be sometime next week at a very different time than what we usually do, Brandy. It may be at a different time. For the classes, I'm going to tell you guys in the members area something just so that you guys can know. But for the classes, it may be, I might do one on Sunday. I want to do Silhouette Studio, just basic, no rhinestones. And then bling, a beginner's bling, and then an advanced bling class. Either one or both. Oh, Delana says she's recording for tomorrow. Thanksgiving. So that Friday. Okay. So Friday. Looks like Friday may be good for everybody because I feel like that's the day that most people may be home after Thanksgiving. So then let's plan for the hoodie Zoom on Friday. So if anybody's interested, we're going to be doing a two-tone hoodie. You just need a hoodie, or a sweatshirt. I'm doing a sweatshirt. So you just need a hoodie or a sweatshirt that's different colors. Okay, so I'm using a red and a white one. I'm making a Christmas themed two-tone sweatshirt. Okay, you just need two, and we're gonna slice it. It's gonna make you two hoodie. It's gonna make you two whatever you have. You just gotta stitch both of them up together, and then maybe put an embroidery design on it, DTF, bling, whatever you want to put on it, and put something on it. All right, Friday me. So it's gonna be Friday. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Davenport. I think Friday works best. Don't forget your sewing machine. Thanks for sharing, Davenport. Girl, you're right. That's what I'm thinking, Jess. That's what I'm thinking. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Please remember to be kind to each other and especially be kind to yourself. I don't have a long speech today because it's 14 minutes past my 90-minute time limit. Hey, 755. So I'm going to get off, but be kind. See you guys very soon. Members, I will drop that bling design that we just did in the members area. I love y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Until next time, y'all. Later.